Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codename Bookkeepers, and welcome back to another SCP document review. This week, the SCP we will be reviewing is SCP-201, Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. No personnel are to come within 40 meters of SCP-201 at any time. Any and all work done with SCP-201 is to be performed by a remotely controlled drone. Any personnel entering the containment area must be accompanied by 2 members of security. All personnel in containment area must wear a restraint harness with a safety rope attached to the wall. Rope will allow access to within 3 meters of the minimum safe area. Exceeding this distance will result in the physical removal from containment area and formal discipline. Those affected by SCP-201 are to have time and date of exposure, disappearance, and return along with any and all personal information recorded in log. Subjects who reappear are to be recovered as soon as possible by agents and debriefed immediately. Description: SCP-201 appears to be a very old piece of medical equipment, superficially resembling an IV stand, but with many other glass and metal items attached to it. SCP-201 stands 1.8 meters tall and has a mass of 36.5 kilograms or 6 feet and 80 pounds. The metal proportions are made of steel, brass, and various parts are connected with rubber tubing. The 2 IV bags are porcelain and are open at the top. SCP-201 was recovered in hospital. In a long unused storage area, no record of SCP-201 appears anywhere in hospital records. Entering within 30 meters of SCP-201 can result in the subject being displaced into an alternate reality. The effect is apparently random, with some subjects remaining totally unaffected after exposure to SCP-201. Those affected will cease to exist in a reality between 1 and 48 hours after initial exposure. Duration of displacement will vary between a few hours and upwards of 8 years. Time spent in this alternate reality can vary greatly from actual time elapsed in our reality. This alternate world appears identical to our own with these exceptions. It is apparently in a state of constant twilight with no sun or moon visible at any time. Large banks of very dense gray fog travel very low to the ground. These fog banks are unaffected by wind and can make exposed skin feel very sticky and dirty. There is no plant or animal life anywhere. All places of human habitation, including major cities, appear as if all life suddenly vanished in the same instant. Most, if not all, electric systems appear to be broken or without power. And the air will randomly take on a gray-brown tint, accompanied by a strong wind. Subjects displaced to this alternate world report initial surprise and curiosity, which are shortly replaced with a very strong feeling of loneliness and fear. The severity varies widely with individual subjects and with time of displacement. Upon the end of displacement, subjects will reintegrate from this alternate world to our own, which can cause a great deal of shock, especially in urban settings. Most subjects who remain displaced for more than 3 months suffer lasting psychological damage consistent with being sequestered within solitary confinement. And this last part is restricted, but I have the credentials. In addition, reports of intermittent, fragmentary broadcasts have been returned by subjects attempting to repair power to media devices such as televisions and radios. It is unclear if these are real or the product of the degraded mental states of those remaining long enough to complete said projects. But reports consistently resemble automated messages prepared by the Foundation in contingency for XK class scenarios. Testing will commence if viable samples can be recovered. And that's it. This is a terrifying SCP. I'm not walking near that thing. It almost sounds like it was used for solitary confinement. Just imagine being sent to a place where you were completely alone. There's no change in light. It sounds like that end comment in the document, it sounds like it was used for that, but who knows? It has those signals. Another SCP I'm never going near, unless, of course, by gunpoint. Well, that's it for this week's SCP document review. Thank you all for listening or watching. And my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7. And I will see you next week with another document review. Bye.